Respected entire Naga community, intellectuals, and youths. Hello, my name is Shiu, a student of BSc 6th semester from Fazl College, Mokokchung. At the outset of the present scenario and at a point of transition, I take this as a privilege to share some of my opinions on the elections in Nagaland. The political system in Nagaland is chaotic, terribly corruptive, and opaque. It is time for voters of Nagaland to rise above narrow partisan politics, tribalism, money power, sound of the land, and many narrow mindsets. We must vote for the leaders having genuine concern and passion for a change if we are to forge ahead and to catch with the rest of the world. Why should we vote for the narrow and crooked leader who promises heaven and delivers hell every 5 years? This is a question that we need to ponder. There are a group of people, sections of people who says that it is our faith in democracy that has held us together over the past years under the political leadership. But that is not true, especially in the case of Nagaland. Why? Because Nagas are falling apart, not only in an individual or a societal level, but to the extreme of dividing Nagaland into two different states. The demand of EMPO for a separate statehood. This clearly shows that the corruption level of Nagaland has reached its peak, and that is why such situations has to take place. Also in the current and in the recent news, there has been a lot of violence taking place in the districts of Dimapur, Wokha, Mokokchung, and other districts as well. Where are our moral values? Was it not only last year where Nagaland celebrated 150 glorious years of Christianity? Are we really living by the principles of God? It is a shame and a demeaning example to other religions to portray this type of elections taking place in a Christian state. Talking about the development in Nagaland, this is exactly what has been pledged by our candidates, especially during elections. But as per my observation today, political class has become more like business class. Their attempt to buy votes to put them into power chair. These politicians are corruptive. Then how can we imagine a future, a good future for our Nagaland? I am an Eastern from Tuensang, one of the districts of Nagaland, and I'm enthusiastic to reason on Eastern Nagaland's development and upliftment in particular. Instance, the BJP government of Arunachal Pradesh has brought good development, road connectivity over the years, but Nagaland's government brought kacha roads. Why and how? Brothers and sisters from advanced tribes living in any of the eastern districts, Mon, Tuensang, Longland, will definitely understand the struggles and the pains that we all go through together. My point is, if ministers of other states can bring quick development, why not our own government? We need politicians who can dream of our future and bring changes and development, not just someone who can distribute meat or money. Politicians are ought to do things which the public cannot do. My dear friends, is that not the reason why we elected them to power? Distribution of meat and a few thousands, any mere ordinary officer can do that. Upliftment of the society, development of the society is what it is ought to be done. Talking about sustainable development, smart cities. Just making drawings and paintings on the footpaths doesn't make a smart city. What are the initiatives taken to improve the water scarcity in Kohima? Or the traffic jam that has become a hindrance both socially and economically? These are very basic questions for all of us that describes the quality of life that we are living under the leadership of our politicians. And these problems are not new. I read a book the other day that said politicians are the reflections of the society. And that is very true. So my dear voters, taking all of this into account, voters of Nagaland, I would like to plead that let us vote for the candidates who will be connectors not only between money and power, but connectors between people and a good future. Finally, I am an optimist and I encourage each one of us in moving forward without division and any corruptive principles. And if we do this, I believe that very soon in the future, Nagaland will be truly worthy of being called land of 21st century intellectuals. Let us make the right decision. Thank you very much.